cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Rich Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in, TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, back in this thing. It's like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's that good news you can use. It's that good knowledgeito you're not finna get in nobody's collegeito. Make sure you hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest. Hit that like, hit that hype, hit that comment, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that share button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you tap in. Leave a comment because we're going back to the chili giveaway. So when we get to 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we pick the best comment between now and 31,000 subscribers. We're going to give you some chili, big dog. So it's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. It's important that you comment. Once we get 31,000 subscribers, we're going to make sure that we let y'all know an exact date and exact time that we will be doing a live to give away that money. You got Cash App, you got Apple Pay, you got Zelle, you got Venmo. Don't worry about it. We're going to make sure you get that chili. Make sure you hit that like button, that comment, that good subscribe button. TNN Trap News Network. We taking it back to the basics, man. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? We finna slide right into this content, man. Shout out to Young Ant Jefe. Give him a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And he's speaking on Munchie B, saying it's the Crips giving out information to Flakko about what's going on in the gang community, man. Let's get into this content. Without no further ado, let's get into it. Let's go.
Money comes up in an algorithm, so man, let me tap in to see what Munchie talking about. And boy, did I tap into a whole lot. So I know it's been a lot of jibber jabber over this internet about who downed who did what with what, who got away with what, who being investigated by the police, and who told what. So Munchie, you know, on the outside looking.
Talking about this Drake with a ruler situation. Now Flakko's trying to blame the, I guess, unveiling of the suspected unaliver, even though Flakko got it wrong. It's Munchie B's fault.
And although he's been kind of quiet, you know, I guess he's just been gathering what he needed to gather, you know what I'm saying, before he took the time to drop his content. Now, a lot of people on this internet, well, I'm not going to say a lot of people, we're not going to say that, but Flakko have came out and basically tried to make it seem like Munchie was giving him information and stuff like that, right? So Munchie like, man, hold it. We ain't talking about all this information stuff and who doing what and people pointing finger at the Bloods. Man, Flakko only had one blood number and that was my number, and I ain't never told Flakko nothing. But he said Flakko had a plethora of Crip numbers. He said Flakko had about 5, 6, 7, 8 Crip numbers. And he named these Crip by name. Some of them that Flakko was in good grace with and who numbers he had. So we about to get into this content, man. Y'all see the
Rockstar, rockstar, rockstar. You gotta stop snitching, big dog. Stop giving up information to that nigga Flakko.
title, man. Munchie B had enough. You know what I'm saying? Munchie B calls out the Crips, man. And you already know, man, it's the halfway and the half effect. We gonna commentate.
This civilian thing even come about? When did that become a thing? Because that wasn't always a thing. And most men said when the gangsters entered the internet. So, that sound about right. When these gang dudes got on the internet, they, oh, he a civilian, nah, that's out, right? Now, as far as Gucci Man, just because he's not in the streets, don't mean he's not a street ninja,
I mean that he's
right?
Of the streets.
So you still gotta carry them same moral ethics that was instilled in us at some point. You don't tell. That's not straight. I don't care how far removed you is from the streets. You not in the streets, but you still got them same. You gotta abide by them type. You know what I'm saying? You a multi-millionaire. They robbed you. Chalk it up. You could have went the civil route and still claimed the rest, and you know what I'm saying, and got it back that way.
If you went the civil route and you claimed arrest, you would have to file a police report under the circumstances of what you were under duress for, because it would still be admitting that a crime was committed and you were the victim of a crime. So there's no way to get around that by claiming duress in this particular situation.
I get it. You didn't want to get it back in blood. You wanted to get it back in court, whatever. But that ain't what this about, though. I came across some content. It was kind of like disturbing, you know what I'm saying? Sharp, no jumper employee, pulled up to Clubhouse. Smut Free TV. He was hollering at Rockstar.
Smart man himself.
And somebody I know personally, KK. You know what I'm saying? So they in there chopping it, and the boy Poetic Federal come up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening like, that's some BS. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna stop and go, and I'm gonna let y'all know why I feel it's some BS. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you know. The nigga Flakko, huh?
Oh, Flakko in here every day.
Hey, I'm gonna say this, right? I already made content about it, but I'm gonna say it over here. Every nigga that ever gave him some any type of lead way to something, use a dumbass nigga. If you ever talk to Flakko about anything incriminating that you may have seen, witnessed, been a part of, whatever the case may be, right? That nigga takes memory notes, bro, of all that shit. He came to LA, learned everything about everybody's section, everything that's going on, because he friend him, and then he leaves there, goes back to Texas, and now, nigga, he's doing a tell-all. Think about it. He's doing a tell-all.
I definitely agree with you on that, and we spoke on that shit. We spoke on that shit in here a few times, because, like I said, it's like, I know for a fact me and the homie ain't doing that, but what I will say
I ain't never seen you niggas sit there and tell the nigga.
KK, you don't know what Rockstar doing. You don't know what Rockstar doing. I learned that this week. KK, you don't know what Rockstar doing. Rockstar giving Flakko all kind of information with his little weird all sides of the fence snitching ass.
Yeah, no, for a fact, but hey, but I do get where you coming from, cause I've seen it while I'm with these niggas.
All right, pause. Hey, look, this the problem I have, right? This room is called Smut Free TV, and this is a safe place or a safe space for Poetic Federal to come and spread his rhetoric, bro. So I'm trying to figure out how is this Smut Free TV, and y'all allow people like Poetic Federal to come in there and spread all the propaganda he spread.
That's his
Dry
friend.
snitching, lie snitching, whatever he doing.
That's his friend. That's his homie. That's what Rockstar's into. That's what Rockstar like.
Well, why is this Smut Free TV? And like he said at the beginning, oh yeah, Flakko here every day. Why? Especially after his last
Little escapade.
couple of contents. But all right, keep going.
It's so hard to get up under a nigga when to the point where like the moment a nigga like Flakko speak something back or say, oh yeah, man, let's link. As soon as they link up, cuz it's the first shit a nigga trying to do. A nigga trying to overly show Flakko, oh yeah, cuz I'm a nigga right here, bro. I'm this, and this. Yeah. Who you think when such and such came out here, they got robbed? Yeah, that was me and my nigga. He did that. That was us.
Yeah.
It's like, huh?
Bro, he's told me in privacy, like after we've gotten off.
Man, if we could see the text messages between Rockstar and Flakko, we'd probably see all kind of flammery. But the biggest question is what Munchie B said. Why is Rockstar providing a safe space? You call yourself this high-level Crip. Everything's supposed to be on the gang. You this high-ranking gangbanger, but every time this nigga come around, you provide a space for him to be a snitch. That doesn't make sense at all. My bad, y'all. Phone call, but let's finish this up.
Stream, he was like, sharp. Niggas shouldn't tell me nothing. He said, don't tell me nothing. He says, and expect me to hold it. He says, you better off keeping that to yourself.
And you know what's crazy too? The machine in Flakko can't keep it to himself.
Right.
Because he's too far gone with the, I'm getting paid, this is I'm bop, it's a story for me. So even if you do think you could, the content side of him and the machine side, nigga, that's he's finna slice and dice that shit.
That's what he does, you know? And you know what, bro?
Right,
that's
pause.
why I'm not really mad at him. And
I'm not really mad at him. Why not? As a street person, sharp, you got your notoriety from being a former pimp. I don't know if you are or not now, but that's against the law. As a street person, why are you not mad at this man? I'm not mad at him. Why not?
Munchie B says Sharp is acting pretty dull.
What the fuck is wrong with you? And if you pay attention, KK said,
Well, let's see where this goes.
I've been around. These niggas, they link up. They're like, oh, yeah, trying to impress Flakko. Talking tough. And that's the thing. Flakko don't have one blood stored in his phone. I'm the only blood phone number he has. All of them is Crips. That's who he talked to. Compton Rick Rock said he catching Flakko fades.
He did.
That's crazy. A Crip said that. He was working out training with P Nice in his backyard. Calling out, talking about he'd get out with ODM Slim, meet me in P Nice.
That is all true.
Or he in his backyard.
All right, let's get this going.
He talked to K7 and them. He be in Rockstar from West Boulevard room every night talking slick shit. Bro, bro, the only person he in contact with that's a blood, well, was in contact, is me. Nigga, and I ain't never taught that bitch nothing in my life, ever. And Wack is, he's a police. He not a pyro, so he don't count. But come on, bro. Knock it off. All right, keep going.
All right, y'all see what Munchie had to say, man. A whole lot. Now, let me address this real quick before I get in to the fact of the matter. Now, so Munchie, as well, I guess he had a debate, you know what I'm saying, when he sat down with Spody Face, you know what I'm saying, Adam, Moose Man, and Doughboy, you know what I'm saying. He had a debate about the civilian things, like when did civilians start having a right to automatically be snitches? Like, when did that become a thing? So Munchie saying that this never has been a thing, and I have to beg of different because we all been living the same lifestyle. Although we can see some things different, when did this become a thing?
Yeah, so just because you're a civilian doesn't give you the right to just be out here outwardly telling. The whole concept of just because you got a gangbanger mean you could be a snitch, I don't know where that came from, but that's how these niggas operate.
And then he say that Moose Man say, oh, when gangsters or dude who was from the street lifestyle entered the internet. And wrong answer. Let me say this, and let's be clear, man.
That nigga said wrong answer.
It's been a thing. We have unspoken rules out here. That's like me asking a thug, hey, bro, you know not to snitch, right? When you get put on the hood, even when I got put on the hood, they didn't tell me not to tell, or this your right to passage, not to do that. You already know something is common sense. Now, this thing with the civilians, of course the civilians.
That's how these niggas make up rules to be weirdos, bro. No, it ain't just because you're not a gang member don't mean that you could just be out here telling on people. Even niggas at your job say that they don't want you snitching on a fool. Like, you can work as a teacher and another teacher telling you, you're gonna be like, that nigga's a snitch. So it's not just centered around gangbanging.
In the hood and on a block that lived in the street, probably got sons, cousins of the street. When they see things, they know to keep it zip, tight lit, keep mouth shut. We knew as of kids that if a white person or another ethnicity see you doing something, they're going to say something first over a black person or a person that's from the streets or gang banging, that's thugging. He's supposed to hold order over somebody that's not thugging. Now, the people that knew not to say nothing is because they did not want to suffer any retribution for telling. So let me just mind my business because I'm over here in the hood with these hood dudes. We in a new age, even though it don't got nothing to do with new age because it's been going on in this transition with this social media, so it's being flaunted more and put more up in your face. This how I'm gonna kill this. In my opinion, this how I'm gonna kill this whole conversation with the civilian thing. Honestly, it ain't never been a thing. Why, when back in the 50s, 40s, 30s, dudes that our people have adapted their mentality, Italian dudes, not just Italian dudes, you got the Bumpy Johnsons, you got some our people as well. Why did they have to go to court on some people's behalf and scare people? And scare in our witnesses, and these witnesses were civilians. They had to scare them, get them payoff money.
What? Go out, make immediate right. That nigga said, where's the washing machine at? This nigga. That is hilarious. That nigga said, where your washing machine at? To the right. Back that door, to the right. Confused the fuck out of that boy.
So they wouldn't tell and all type of stuff. So this have been a thing. So that's why I said it's the unspoken rule. It goes without saying. Definitely in the streets, you should know this. Now to the matter of subject.
If y'all could have just seen the way my brother looked at me in legit confusion. When I say that nigga looked at me in legit confusion, that nigga looked at me in legit confusion. That nigga, where your washing machine at? Oh my God.
The Crips. So Munchie B like, man, look, check this out. Flakko, I'm the only blood that Flakko talked to, and he had my number. But Flakko deals with a lot of Crips. He named out workout situations. Like I said, y'all heard all the Crips he named by name. I don't need to go over the Crips he named, but he's basically questioning the Crips and authenticity of these guys. Not the Crips in a whole, but these guys are Crips. The guy's name, he said, he like, y'all talking about everybody else in the Bloods and me? No. He got Crip numbers in his phone, and these is potentially dudes who could have been giving him information. These could have been potentially dudes, all the stuff that they're saying on Clubhouse and KK and Rockstar is saying. He like, look, he got all the Crips numbers, and then he questions Rockstar for allowing Flakko to come on the platform. I don't know what's going on, like I said, man. That's why, I just stick to my guns, man. Do me, do my content, get out the way. I ain't got time to get crossed up in these fake games and, he said, she said, you told what. With that being said, I'm going to conclude this there. It's your boy, Young Ant Jefe.
Get up out here to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. We are gone.
Protest the ass, man. We on the ass, protest the ass at our best. You know that, man. Off the air. You know what I'm saying? We out here, ground zero for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, man. Trap news. You know that, nigga.
Dangerous. Can't come outside when it's dangerous. Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops, check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell it. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Fake is hella fake, I know what enemies intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we didn't get from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you get saved. Ballin' like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.